the bayou called that we're going in?
And once again, it's known as Offit's Bayou.
Okay.
Yes. And we do have a bit of a low tide, so we can't make the big splash. We're going to have to go in nice and slow. Oh, yeah. Good thing those girls got out of the way.
Watch out!
Watch out, big duck coming! Quack! Quack! Quack!
Anybody else down there? No. Okay, thanks.
The sign says keep out.
Yeah, no, as you can see, signs are just a suggestion here on the island.
Quack, quack!
Here we go, folks. On the water. Woo! Holy moly! Oh my God! Woo! On the water.
Yeah, water is
Welcome to Offit's Bayou. As we start the water part of your tour, we're going to stop here for just a second. I have to turn the wheels off. Won't need those anymore, maybe later. But as we disengage the wheels, we now have the propeller pushing us. You step right over that propeller when you board the duck, and it'll be there when you step off. Now this water is part of the Galveston Bay. Directly ahead of us where that boat's headed out, that's the entrance. We'll keep going in that direction. We'll make a big U-turn out there, and then we'll head back to the boat ramp. Now this on the left is a real popular place with a lot of boaters, especially if they want to catch a meal or a drink. It's Boudreaux's laid-back little place. The sailboats, though, they do pay a monthly fee and they get freshwater electrical hookups to tie up their boats there. You will find people do live on a lot of these sailboats that you find around the island. But anyway, as we continue here on the bayou, if you happen to see a jumping fish that pops out of the water, more than likely you've just seen a mullet. Mullet are large bait fish commonly found around the world's oceans. Annually, they do catch over 200 different species of fish around the island. Predominant catch in the bayou are the speckled trout, redfish, black drum, sheephead, croaker, and the abundant hardhead catfish. They're built well above ground. These are either 2-story or 3-story homes, and those are the ones that, well, they didn't get too much water damage. You see, this bayou, along with English Bayou, it flooded a lot of this part of the city. The storm surge of Hurricane Ike will be remembered for quite some time. You see, the hurricane made landfall as a Category 2, but it brought a storm surge that belonged to a Category 4 storm. They say up to 80% of the island was flooded during the hurricane of 2008. Now, for the homes that were built right on the ground, a lot of those homes here along this part of the island, they were flooded almost to the ceiling. A lot of those homes have been torn down. We have some birds that are feeding on the water. Now this is a good sign to maybe pull up and start casting some bait into that area. Continuing to the birds on the left-hand side, here comes the Mooney Gardens Pyramid. Now that paddle wheel boat that you find out here at their dock, that's the Colonel. This replica stern wheeler will take you on a 1-hour cruise around this entire bayou. The big blue pyramid, that's a 13-story aquarium, currently listed as the 6th largest in the nation, with 1.5 million gallons of salt water inside it. Now, other than finding fish around the world's oceans out there, you'll find marine mammals, you'll find penguins, and once again, the aquarium is there on the left. The small pyramid, that's Discovery. Inside they have a kind of like a ride film kind of experience if you care for it. And they also have an exhibit. At the moment, it's Galveston Forgotten Gateway. You have Galveston's history on display out there. The IMAX theater also belongs out there at Mooney Gardens. You have the hotel, convention center. And by the way, they're the ones with the golf course now. As you can see, that boat steadily headed out there. That's the entrance to the bay. Keep going that way, you'd eventually see the causeway to the right. Go underneath the bridge, that'll take you to Galveston Bay. If you take a left or go west, that will take you to West Bay. Either way you go, it'll eventually take you out to the Gulf. I can't take you that far. We're now going to have to head back to the boat ramp.
We're gonna get on land again. Here we go.